Now, a lot of people, when I tell them the story, they're like, why was this even in the game in the first place?
So I was unusually close with Skullgirls development. And I'm going to answer the question of why were there underage panty shots in the game in the first place? Because Alex Ahad made the Skullgirls characters when he was in high school. It is a lot less sus if you are a horny high school character doodling anime panty shots of other high school characters. That's not super sus. But Skullgirls has been blessed to be around for a long time. In Stray's original video, he showed really early footage of the game from 2005. It's nearly 20 years after that. 20 years of growth changes things. Alex Ahad is a full-grown ass man now. And even if you take him out of it because he's not part of the team anymore, everyone who was on that team, which skewed young when it started, is now 10 years old. I mean, at least, because they started development in like 2010 and it's 2024 now. I mean, think about that for a second. At the time, there was stuff that they may have thought was acceptable and they put it in the game. Now they've grown and they don't think it's acceptable anymore. And that's not even that weird. Everyone on the team wanted this. Even the porn artists supported this. Zone, who did work on the game, supported this decision. So it's not censorship. The decision was made by the artists who did the original art. Now, a lot of people will then make the argument, oh, but I paid for blah, blah, blah. Here's the counter argument to that. You didn't. You paid for a license. We all know this because we complain about it all the time. You paid for a license to play the game. You don't actually own that art. Is that good? I would say no. I want people to actually own shit. But, big asterisk, the team has said that they don't want to erase the history that got them there. So anybody who has uploaded the original art book and the original sprites, they're not going to come for that. They want this history to be chronicled. So for everyone who complains about that, they have you covered too. They're not erasing your access to that. They just don't want to be your primary access to that because they no longer believe that the product represents their value. The older, historical, archived product you can still get. You just can't get it from them. So if this fighting game no longer having panty shots of underage girls ruins the game for you, I mean, you could still get versions with them in. You do you, man. But it makes you sus. I don't play fighting games for that. I play Skullgirls because it feels like Marvel 2. And I really like Marvel 2. And people like me are having more fun now that that stuff has been taken out of the game. So, good choice for people like me. And if the changes really did ruin the game for you, cool. I probably don't want to associate with you. Am I stitching this because every stitch I ever do of Stray's stuff seems to blow up for some reason? Yes.